What chance do you think the female vocalist has of getting in the limelight or on the top 10 nowadays?
You talking about any female vocalist?
No, just female vocalists in general.
Oh,
well, I mean, do you like their singing?
Yes, I would imagine it's just according to the songs they sing.
I see.
In other words, your material can make you or break you. If you sing a good song, well, naturally it'll sell. If you sing a bad one, it won't.
What is your favorite female singer right now?
Patty Page and K-Star.
What's your favorite of the songs you've recorded?
Don't Be Cruel.
Don't Be Cruel. Yes.
I've got a good one here. Why do all the good artists come from Tennessee?
I don't know.
Is it real rhythm crazy down there? I mean, people are really happy for the music? I mean, because that's the way it sounds on record.
Yes, it is. I don't know. I suppose you're speaking of Pat Boone
and yourself,
others,
yes.
Elvis, are there any plans in the immediate future for marriage?
No, sir. None whatsoever.
How are your mom and dad?
None that I know of.
How are your mom and dad? Where are they now?
They're in Memphis. They're at home. I talked to them this afternoon.
Well, how do they feel about you being on the road all the time? I mean, doesn't it bother them? And they like to see their son once in a while, I imagine.
Well, it's my life, you know.
Yeah.
They don't say too much about it.
They accept it other ways.
Yeah.
One thing that's got a big plug recently is the fact that if you went into the Army, you'd have to have your hair cut. How do you feel on that? I don't have a lot of newspaper publicity on it.
Well,
would it bother you too?
No, I don't care.
Doesn't bother you?
It'll grow back. I mean, if it was a case of cutting it off and never having any more, then I would grumble.
What about the sideburns trademark?
Well, I'm stuck with them. I had them long when I was old enough to grow them. I was about 16 years old.
No particular reason.
I just got stuck with them. I can't get rid of them now. What's your age, Elvis? 22.
How does it feel to be right at the top of the entertainment world? Are there any drawbacks to it?
A few.
What are they?
Well,
Besides a million women.
I guess it has its advantages and its disadvantages.
Don't you seek out privacy all the time? Isn't that it?
Yes. Well, that is the main thing. I mean, you can't go places like other people. You can't go to ball games. You can't go to the local theater and things like that. Like back at home, whenever I want to see a movie, well, I have the theater manager show it to me after the theater closes up at night. We have a fairgrounds there, and I rent the fairgrounds after it closes up, and sometimes I use it. Well, in a lot of different ways. They're just like they've always been. I mean, as far as being themselves, but it's a kind of a strain on them because, people never leave them alone. To be truthful about it. Yes.
You moved into your home in Graceland. Elvis, we've heard newspaper accounts about a few scuffles you've been in where the other fellow seemed to get the end of your fist. What about these newspaper reports? Are they accurate?
Yes, sir, I would imagine.
What happened? Did you lose your temper?
Well, it's just a case of get them or be got, you know.
What started the incidents most of the time?
Somebody hitting me or trying to hit me. I mean, I can take all the, I can take ridicule and slander, and I've been called names, right to my face and everything. That I can take, but I've had a few guys that try to take a swing at me, and naturally you can't just stand there. You got to do something.
What's your favorite sport, Elvis?
Football.
You like playing football?
Yes.
Where were those pictures taken in that fan mag there with you playing football?
It was taken at a park near my house.
That's down in Memphis?
Yeah.
I see.
It's been said that your only extravagance or extravagances have been your cars. Is that the accurate?
Yes, it's accurate. I'm just now realizing how extravagant it was, but because I have too many. I mean, nobody drives them. They set up and they get stale and the tires go down on them. Actually, I have no need for them. I just went crazy when I.
What about shorts, Elvis?
Elvis,
What about the shirts? You're going to fat the shirts up.
I asked for shirts.
I'll tell you what I did the other day. I had a German-made Messerschmitt, a little car.
Yeah.
And there's a guy there in town that has been wanting that Messerschmitt for the last year. And so he owns a clothing store, one of the top clothing stores in Memphis. So I went up there the other day and I told him, I said, you've been wanting a car so bad. I said, I'll make a deal with you. He said, okay. And I said, you let me pick out all the clothes in here that I want. You can have the car. So I was up there for about 2 hours and a half, and the store was a wreck when I left.
Well, if you're still with us, that's the now famous Elvis press conference, August the 31st, 1957, recorded in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.